Welcome to the highlights of the first day's play. A day that began with Kim Hughes and the Australian side 1-0 up in the series. A great victory at Trent Bridge, a draw at Lords, and now as the two captains went out to toss and exchange teams, this is what they showed one another. England, there are 11 players without a spinner. Embury left out of the side, and Peter Willey, the all-rounder, put down there in the list as batsman and off-spin bowler. Australia, a balanced team. 3 quick bowlers, Alderman, Lawson and Lilly at the bottom, and Ray Bright, who bowled very well at Lords, doing the spinning. A well-balanced side, and Australia won the toss, and a very good toss it was to win too. The pitch looked dry and hard. I thought there'd be a bit of pace in it at first, and it wouldn't surprise me at all if there turned out to be some spin later on. Here's the third ball of the first over. It's Willis bowling to Wood, and a leg by is the only score on the board. With me in the commentary box is Ted Dexter. And first touch for Mike Brearley. Experienced though he is, that'll remove 1 or 2 of the butterflies. Always nice to get your hand on the ball early on in a test match, particularly if you're making a comeback at 39. Graham Dilley at deep fine leg. Four runs for that to Graham Wood. Shot. Follow that and did so quite nicely. 4 more to Graham Wood. He doesn't muck around, this fellow. He outscored everyone at Lords in the early part of the Australian innings.
Yes, he's put the bat on this one very nicely. Didn't really get his foot there.
Chris Holt now to bowl to Graham Wood. The first ball Wood has faced from hold, and it's really racing away down there. No real chance for Geoffrey Boycott. It accelerated instead of stopping as it neared the boundary edge.
At least 2 in that. And Willis, although he seemed to labour after it a little bit, his throw was a good strong one. But really won't get them with balls like that. It really was a gift, and Wood making no mistake. Lovely open space at extra cover. Just in time to change his mind about playing at that one.
Well, he's tried to take the bat away, but he's actually played it off the face down, and a really snappy piece of fielding by Ian Botham.
And that could go all the way. Dyson's first 4, taking him into double figures with nearly an hour's play completed. And there it is, the 50 up in only the 15th over of the morning. And with this fast outfield and a lot of close fielders, fine start by Australia. inside edge, just in front of Taylor and 4 runs.
It really doesn't look like being Chris Holt's day. Good delivery, nips back. It's not that short. Little inside edge, must have gone very, very close to the stumps.
And he's gone, and Ian Botham has done it. 3rd ball. And the old magic returns, with a bit of help, I think one must say, from the pitch, because it did appear to keep rather low. But what a start, and what a morale booster for Botham, and indeed for Brearley and for England as a whole. 55 for 1 then.
And at that stage anyway, life was looking pretty good for Ian Botham, who had taken the 1 wicket to fall, that of Graham Wood for 34. A struggling innings of 20 not out by John Dyson. Trevor Chappell hung on there until lunch. 5 more runs added to take the score up to 60 for 1. 105 minutes lost to play in rain out there with the covers going on, and rather a dismal sight. We pick up play now after lunch, and it's Chris Holt coming in to bowl to Trevor Chappell. Just 2 leg byes added to that total to take it to 62 for 1. And in the commentary box, Tom Graveney and Christopher Martin Jenkins.
And remember, Chappell was out at Lord's when he was unable to avoid a ball he was trying to leave, and he wasn't so far off gloving that one as well.
And that's far too close to the off stump to leave. Very useful piece of bowling here by Chris Holt.
But he's off the mark now. Graham Wood in the one-day international up here got hit by a nasty delivery of that type from Mike Hendrick. Oh, he's put him down. Gower at 3rd slip. Normally very safe, difficult one. He got both hands to it. It was to the left, to the more awkward side for a right-handed fielder.
Mike Brearley's 3.5, 4 yards away. Beautifully timed, and that'll beat Boycott. There's a good stroke from Dyson.
Dyson thinking about a square cut here, but he doesn't really pick the bat up enough to go for that shot. Perhaps he does when he's really in and flowing, but not at the moment.
That outfield is so fast down here at our end of the ground that there's no chance of any of those close-in catches cutting it off. Just a little gentle, almost a soft edge. 41 Dyson, 7 Chappell. Well, you'd hardly believe it. And after that drop catch, just 6 more runs added up to the T interval to take the score along to 97 for 1, 43 to Dyson and 11 to Trevor Chappell. We pick up play now In the first over after tea, 2 runs added. It's Bob Willis coming into bowl to Trevor Chappell, and Ted Dexter and Chris Martin-Jenkins who are in the commentary box.
So the 100 coming up for Australia in the 43rd over. And the scoreboard a little slow to react. They're going for it again, they've got it, and there is John Dyson's 50. And that is a great moment for this young man from New South Wales, not so very young, 27 years of age, and it's the first 50 that he's made since his very first test innings against India at Perth in 77-78. Yes, that's going to be 4 runs. And that is John Dyson's highest score in Test cricket, and probably the best shot he's played. And with each passing delivery, this looks a more valuable innings. Quite a pleasant evening now, and every hope that we'll continue through till 7 o'clock with the extra hour being played, which would mean that we would only have lost 3/4 of an hour altogether. And that's going all the way. Pitching too short, and following on the freest shot that Dyson has played, Chappell also getting a satisfying 4.
Short and outside the off stump, and only cover and mid-off to beat. Graham Dilley coming in to John Dyson.
Oh, I don't believe it, but it's happened. 3 have gone down now, and that was hard, and to his left it was only a half chance, I think.
Really, this shot was beautifully timed by John Dyson, hit it right in the middle, and I think it was almost self-protection there for Ian Botham. He did very, very well to stop it.
That's a fine shot. Graham Dilley doing a lily. The autograph books on the boundaries down a deep fine leg. Good top spinner, and he picked it well. Smashed it in great style past square leg. Really just pitching a fraction too short there, but Dyson was very, very quick onto that. This partnership and the one between Wood and Dyson will be seen to be quite priceless to Australia. I just have the feeling that 2 of the Australian bowlers, at least Lillee and Lawson, safely away, too short from Willie. No real chance of being caught except by the keeper there. Quite a safe stroke. So there's an easy 3 there. He's always going to stop just inside the boundary. Ian Botham, the fielder. Good shot. That's the shot of the day as far as Dyson's concerned. A glorious stroke. Perfect placement. The ball itself wasn't all that bad, perhaps a fraction short. But he cracked it beautifully off the back foot. Oh, he's gone. Caught behind. Trevor Chappell out, caught Taylor bowled Willie, and spin takes the second wicket. 149 for 2. An excellent partnership between Dyson and Trevor Chappell comes to. They took the score from 55 to 149. Shot. Boycott doing the chasing. Only 3 there quite easily, but Dyson quick to come back. Up comes the 150. It's not what all the applause is for. The applause was for Geoffrey Boycott's return from the outfield.
And there it is, off the edge. John Dyson has reached his first Test 100 in his 12th Test match, having never before made more than 53 in a Test innings. Marvellous moment for him. And more than that, a vital innings for Australia.
He's done him. John Dyson has gone just in the last 20 minutes. A little loosener from Graham Dilley there. He really wasn't putting anything into it at all. And Dyson, as he has done a couple of times on this tour, was hitting it away through mid-wicket. Brings up the 200 for Australia. And just 3 more runs to take the total on to 203 for 3 at the close, with Bright, the night watchman, 1 not out, and Hughes 24. Splendid innings that from John Dyson, and a frustrating day for the England bowlers. Only 3 successes there. Dilley, Botham and Willis and Auld. I thought Chris Auld bowled extremely well all day without any luck, but certainly it was a most frustrating day. And by contrast, a tremendously exciting day for the Australians, 1 up in the series, and here winning the toss, and after a lot of deliberation, with Hughes and Marsh and Philpott out on the pitch deciding to bat.
I think every youngster, when you grow up and you play cricket, whether it's schoolboy level, youth cricket level, club level.
Started off at 203 for 3. Kim Hughes 24 and Ray Bright 1. He came in as night watchman yesterday evening. The forecast for the day, I'm afraid, wasn't good. They said it was going to be dry early, and then we were likely to have some rain interruptions a little later on. Well, Kim Hughes, the Australian captain, picked up a single from the first over bowl this morning, and here he is now facing the second over. Graham Dilley is the bowler. Hughes has gone to 25, and the total to 204 for 3 in the commentary box at Ted Dexter and Christopher Martin-Jenkins.
That's in the air, but safe, and it may beat Boycott. Hit very hard by Kim Hughes. It didn't seem to take an awful lot of trouble to hit the ball down, but there was a big gap between third slip and gully. In fact, it looked as though he was deliberately hitting it up. Yeah, and that got what it deserved, I'm afraid. A fine shot by Ray Bright.
33 to Hughes, 7 to Bright, 220 for 3. 4 overs gone with the second new ball. Last man out yesterday evening was John Dyson. Oh, well bowled. Not often he's bowled it straight. And he's had the pleasure of giving the crowd another little signal, but you've got to be a very good bowler to be able to do that to the crowd. They generally have the last word. Ray Bright has gone, bowled Dilley for 7. It's 220 for 4.
Very good delivery this, swinging a little bit away, and very, very good delivery. And there's Graham Dilley following through and giving the crowd the old hi-ho. And I don't think he's really entitled to do that.
There's 3 good deliveries from Delita Yallop. Very well timed. It went in the air, but would have been a remarkable catch for Gower had he been able to dive away to his right and get the hand to it, but it was beautifully timed by Kim Hughes. Very good shot, way through mid-wicket. That outfield is still quick despite the rain. Quick enough for Hughes to pick up 3. Field setting there. David Gower is the man away at cover point. It's well bowled and pretty well played in the end. It could have gone anywhere, and in fact Hughes managed to keep it out of the clutch of the 3 slips in the gully.
And this one really took off. Fairly short, but it really climbed very, very high. And Kim Hughes did extremely well to keep it down. It was interesting to see that his cap flew off then and very nearly went on the wicket.
Oh, that's a fine ball.
Bob Willis has made 1 or 2 really bounce and rear here, and this one leaves the bat. A terrific delivery.
Well, it must have been close. He shuffled across. Whether it had pitched outside, perhaps the playback will reveal.
I should think probably getting the benefit of the doubt for playing forward, possibly going a little bit down the leg side. Good delivery though.
Well, wide half volley, almost full toss in fact, but he waited for it to bounce and just eased it away on the half volley. No one down there. 4 runs, thank you very much. Oh dear, Willis is having no luck. Yallop has generally made a rather more confident looking start than he has at other times in this series. 11 to him now, bringing up the 250 in the 70.